What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Bree for Born for Sports. This is my reaction the day after the NBA draft of 2022. From a Knicks perspective, it's a little frustrating to see what they did last night because of all the anticipation of, Ivy talk, trading up. Then there was rumors during the whole day about how they could be interested in moving up to 4, moving back for extra this and that. It was just a lot of rumors. And then all of a sudden, boom, you see on the TV, they drafting a French guy that nobody heard of on my side of the town. That scared the daylights out of us, most of the Knicks fans. I know it scared me. But then I said, okay, they made a trade. Right after that, like 10 minutes later, there was a trade. I'm like, okay, maybe there's something going on here. Then it's Oklahoma City that trades with the Knicks. They give us 2 future first-round picks. And I'm like, what are we up to here? Did we just really pass on some talent at 11 just to kick the can down the road again, Leon Rose? What is going on? I'm saying to myself. And then I hear, the Knicks are still trying to trade up with Ivy. They're still calling Detroit. They're negotiating. They had several packages out there. We're trying to make things happen and see if we can trade him for him. So I'm like, okay, a little bit of hope that maybe there is a plan here that we just don't see it. So I keep my cool and I say, okay, let's see what happens. And then boom, there's a trade with Charlotte and Detroit, a 3-way trade. So I'm like, this is it, right? This is it. This has got to be it. We getting Ivy. There was rumors that if Darren was in the trade, that's the guy that Detroit wanted, that a trade could go down. So I'm like, Darren is in the trade. I'm looking at Woj. I'm looking at Shams. Darren to Detroit. I'm like, okay, here we go. Not to be. The Knicks acquire more assets, more draft picks in the future. Listen, it's a disappointing night. I need to see more than just acquiring picks. So, Leon Rose, I got to call you out, man. You on the clock here, man. We need to see something. This is a critical offseason this summer. If you're not going to go get anybody in the draft, okay, if you're not going to do that, you need to go do something in free agency in the trade market because the Knicks need to put a winner out. And Knicks fans like me and others are not standing for this another year of kicking the freaking can. No, we're not doing that. So, all these rumors now, they're about to attach assets, try to get more cap space. Seems like this is like the Knicks thing the last couple of years. We're just going to, trade the cap space and hope. Leon Rose is selling us hope. Again, we're going through this hope thing again instead of just taking care of business on our end. So, I'm going to wait and see and free agency in the trade market before I spaz out. But I am not a happy Knicks fan this morning. I'm not. We need to see more. Now, I saw, in the next 7 years, the Knicks actually are on the books for 11 first-round picks and 11 second-round picks. There's some protections in some of those picks. So you can take that with a grain of salt. The bottom line is, Leon Rose, you are on the clock, my friend. It's time to make moves. This is year 3 of the regime. We need to get something going. So whether it's Donovan Mitchell, which I would love, whether it's, maybe Murray from San Antonio, even if it's Brunson, who I'm not like head over heels in love with giving a max contract, but at least it would show us that you have a plan, that you're out there trying to make something happen. You're acquiring talent instead of kicking the freaking can down the road again. It's time, Leon. It's time. Go get Donovan Mitchell, man. He wants to be in New York. It's clear. He's always in New York in the offseason. He's everywhere. Get Donovan Mitchell. Bring him to MSG. And if you can't get Donovan Mitchell, then whatever. Get Brunson. Sign him. But this whole thing about kicking it down the road and selling us hope, it's got to stop, man. It's got to stop. Brunson's not even guaranteed to sign here. He can actually just re-sign with Dallas for more money than the Knicks can offer. Who still, by the way, have moves to make to get under the cap to even have a chance to get him. It's time. It's time. So I'm going to hold off spazzing out. And I urge other Knicks fans to do the same and wait for the offseason to manifest. Wait for the summer to go. Free agency starts next week. Trade market, let's go, Leon. Let's go. We can't do this no more. Let's go. Get it done. Get something. Let's go, Knicks.